Bold and Beautiful, 5134, 716, 2007.
Oh, God, Brooke.
I'm sure your mother would say, whatever happened, I asked for it.
I'm so sorry, Brooke.
Wow, you have outdone yourself this time.
Well, I'm pleased, actually. I'm pleased.
Pleased? Did you hear that? How modest. If it were me and I had designed these, I would shout it from the rooftops.
Well, if these actually fit and were tailored at all, we might have ourselves a winner.
I'll say you have a winner.
Hi, Ash, come on in.
Those dresses are beautiful.
Thank
Both
you.
of them.
Get this down to the workshop, will you? Both of these? Thank you.
These are his best designs in years.
Well, they better be. You know, the show coming up is make or break, and we're in hock up to our eyebrows.
Been there, done that. I can't tell you how many times I heard my brother Jack say, "That better be the fragrance of your career or Jabot's going under."
We should send the plane out for him. Fly him out here. Put the fear of God in us.
Oh, I think he's got his hands full back home.
You want to go over this publicity stuff now, or do you want to wait for Ridge?
No, most of it's in the works already. We're doing this major marketing push before the show. We want to get the name Forrester Originals on everybody's lips.
Especially Maroney's. The way he's exploited our name. You know, there's only room for one Forrester brand, and it's ours.
Oh. That's all the designs now. What do you think? Nick?
They stink.
Oh, tell me how you really feel.
I think what Nick is trying to say is
They
that...
stink. They're dated. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Well, at least I have sketches. All right? Which was a hell of a lot more than I can say for Brooke. You know, we're pretty near the show. This is crunch time. And where's your star rookie? She's missing in action. She hasn't been to the office for days. What's her story?
She's going through a difficult time right now.
A difficult time. Huh. That's a great excuse. May I borrow it?
You know, it isn't like Brooke to be so out of touch, okay? Something's not right.
I did go by to see her. Something's definitely going on. Can't quite figure out what it is yet. But she'll come through it. She always has.
I don't want to talk about it.
Please don't shut me out.
There's nothing to say.
What can I do?
Nothing.
I want to help.
It's over, Ridge. And it was horrible, and it was terrifying.
You're safe now. I'm here with you. You're safe with me.
sure that you want to do this? Phoebe, you have to promise me that you're ready. What's going on? I know something is up.
I wish you didn't know me so well sometimes. I guess I thought that if we were finally together, like you've always wanted us to be, then...
Then what? What would change?
I don't know. I just...
Because for me, it would be amazing. Unbelievable. I know it sounds funny, but I've dreamt of making love to you. Connecting to you that way. And you've always wanted to wait, and I respect that.
I keep sending you mixed signals, and I don't want to let you down like that anymore.
It's okay.
No,
It's
it's not.
okay.
It's not fair. When I was on that stage with you, when we were there together, it was almost like a dream.
But what? What are you trying to tell me?
Okay, what about if we put that bodice with that skirt?
Let me play with it for a while and see what I come up with, all right?
Thank you, Clark, and I will be here. Nikki, I know you're worried about Brooke, and I don't want to add to that, but we have got a problem. Word on the street is that Eric Forrester is putting out his best collection in years.
Really? So you're telling me that you don't think we can compete with the Forresters on the runway, huh, Mother? Well, I agree with you.
All right, here you go, my friend. Signing away what's left of our lives.
It's the last loan we can give you, Eric.
Excuse me? How long has this company and our family done business with your bank?
Ask me again when you pay off your expensive new chain of boutiques.
We know how high the stakes are here, Michael.
Eric's new line and this publicity campaign are absolutely going to put Forrester Originals on the map. There's no doubt in my mind or his.
Let's hope so. I'll have Joyce make copies and send you a packet.
Good. Thanks so much.
Where's Ridge?
I think he'll be along shortly. He wanted to stop by Brooks after the concert.
Oh, I bet he got an earful on that one.
Logan, who did this to you?
Rich, please, just let it go. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I just want to get it out of my head, okay?
You can do that?
I have to.
Brooke, you don't have to be so brave.
Yes, I do.
Where did this happen?
Here,
Right here in your own house?
downstairs.
Is this why the hearing was postponed? Because of what happened to you?
Child Protective Services doesn't know, so you can't tell them. Dorothy came by and she saw that I was a nervous wreck, so she postponed the hearing.
And you didn't say anything to her.
No, I couldn't.
Where is this guy? Has he been arrested?
No.
Are the police looking for him? Well, don't worry, Brooke. If they don't find him, I sure as hell will. I'll make sure that bastard spends the rest of his life behind bars.
Please, please, don't do that. I'm not going to press charges.
Why? Why wouldn't you do that?
You don't understand.
Brooke, this guy comes into your house and violates you. You're not going to do a thing about it?
No, what I want to do is just get my children back.
This has nothing to do with them.
Yes, it does. If I call the police and they go after Andy, then I won't
Andy? His name's Andy? Andy what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Logan, who is he? How do you know him?
He's like a stalker. He's following me around ever since I met him at the Cafe Russe.
Cafe Russe? You mean the guy in the picture? That's who did this to you?
Sick and evil. And some of the things that he said to me, Ridge.
Brooke, we gotta go after this guy.
No, he will make sure that I never get my children back. He'll say that I invited him here, and that I freaked out on him, and that I'm crazy, and I'm not fit to be their mother. You know what Child Protective Services said. If the authorities ever came to my house again, they would make sure I don't get my children back. So I couldn't say a thing. And it's your fault, Ridge. Yours and your mother's. If I told the police, I would lose my babies forever.
What's going on?
I guess I'm just finally listening to what everyone's been saying. I mean, we're in completely different places in our lives. And we love each other. You know, but for us to be happy in this relationship, we have to be on the same page. Maybe that'll happen someday. I'm just not ready. You were my first love. And maybe my forever love. But I'm not ready. Be happy. That's what I want for you.
Scum blackmailed you with your own kids.
He'll say that it was my fault, that I wanted him.
Filthy liar. Brooke, you should have come to me.
I was afraid to tell anybody. The only person that knows is Bridget, and now you.
How did he do this?
I don't know. He knows so much information on me. The hearing, that I was fighting to get my kids.
How did he get in?
He said through the terrace doors, that I left them open. And then I asked him to leave, and he left. And then I locked the door and I set the alarm, and he told me to set the alarm.
He told you to do that?
Yes, but he still got in after, and I don't know how. I mean, maybe he saw me push the code, and my spare key was missing, so maybe he found that. I don't know how he knew so much about me, Rich.
We're gonna find out. We're damn well gonna find out.
Please, you can't tell anybody.
That bastard used what we're going through, Brooke, to blackmail you. You know how that makes me feel? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We cannot let this guy get away with this. He's got to pay for what he's done.
I don't want to do that either, but...
And you are not going to lose your kids, do you hear me? No one is going to take your kids away from you. I guarantee you that.
You mean that? Even if Stephanie...
Oh, forget about my mother. It's up to me, not her. We'll deal with all that.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you.
I gotta go find that bastard.
How? I don't even know his last name. I mean, I know that he's a regular at Cafe Ruse. He's there almost every night.
Okay, well then I'll start there. I don't want to leave you alone here.
Oh, no, I'm okay. There's a security guard and Bridget's coming home soon, so...
Okay. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna get through this. This is the guy I'm looking for. Do you recognize him?
Sure. He comes in here all the time.
When was the last time you saw him?
Last night?
You think he'll be in here tonight?
I know he will. He left his cell phone here. He said he'd be by to pick it up.
You sure? Tonight?
Yeah.
Maybe if Brooke were in top form.
Even if she were, we don't know what that is, Mother. She's a novice. She's never designed before.
So if we can't out-design the Foresters, we have to out-fox them.
The way that distribution should have done them in, but it didn't.
Almost.
Almost doesn't count here. We need a new angle. Some way to hit them where they're the weakest. Just gotta figure out where that is.
You should have let Ridge be the one to tell Brooke about the petition.
I didn't want him to lose his nerve.
He shouldn't be suing for custody at all.
Oh, for God's sake, Eric. She can hardly handle her own life, let alone handle her children.
What are you talking about now?
Oh, it's all over town. Forrester Creations. New lead designer is AWOL from work.
Well, she's missing work? That's not like Brooke to shirk that responsibility.
Well, I don't know. She got involved with this Anthony Johnson fellow, and, you know, everything else falls by the wayside.
I was just reading about that. How did you know his name? It's not here.
Oh, I don't know. Someone must have mentioned it. I've gotten a lot of calls. Look, the important thing is Ridge doesn't want to be around her anymore. He's got custody of the children, and she and Don Juan can cavort all over town.
Doing here? Hello? Bridget. Are you almost here? Oh, good. I will have the guard walk you to the door. I love you too, sweetheart.
What time does he usually come in?
About now.